This is about defending democracy. This is no longer Democrats versus Republicans. What do you want your kids to believe in? There must be give and take.
This is White Flag with Joe Walsh.
Two quick thoughts post-Iowa. Thought one, wake up. America, wake up. This primary, this Republican primary is over. It was always over. It never began to begin with. This was always Trump's race. It was never a race. It was never a contest. Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, nobody was challenging him. Nobody was running against him. Nobody was trying to beat him. It's over. You cannot stop Donald Trump in the Republican Party primary. The Republican Party is his. It is Donald Trump's party. It is the party of Trumpism. Wake the fuck up, America. The only way, the only time to stop Donald Trump is in the general election. He must be defeated in November. November is the only opportunity to defeat him. Wake up. This thing's over. It's always been over. Second thought. Do not normalize Donald Trump. I'm done normalizing Donald Trump. I go on TV all the time. I'm here on Twitter all the time. And everywhere I go when I talk about this Republican nomination, I talk about how Trump's doing, how he's dominating, how he's winning, what his strategy is. Does he have a chance to win in November? I'm done doing that. Donald Trump is an existential threat to our democracy. He's a criminal and a traitor. Do not normalize him. The guy who, in the summer of 2018 in Helsinki, stood in front of the world and embraced Putin and believed Putin and sided with Putin over his own fellow Americans, over our intelligence community, over the men and the women who fight every day and work every day to keep us safe. In the summer of 2018 in Helsinki, Donald Trump gave them all the middle finger in front of the world and bear hugged Putin. That man won in Iowa last night. He won big. That guy did. Putin's friend won last night. Donald Trump is the only president in American history who lost an election and refused to concede. That guy won last night, and he'll be the Republican Party nominee. Do not normalize him. Donald Trump's the only president in the history of this country who refused to participate in the peaceful transfer of power. The peaceful transfer of power, that unique thing that America brought to the world. Donald Trump gave his middle finger in 2020 to the peaceful transfer of power. He won last night. He'll be the Republican Party nominee. Do not normalize him. Donald Trump didn't have the balls, the decency, to simply accept an election loss. He won last night. Don't normalize him. Donald Trump did everything he could to try to overthrow an American election. He staged a coup. He engaged in insurrection. He led and incited a violent attempt to overthrow an American election. He committed crimes that he will be put on trial for. He'll be convicted for those crimes of trying to overthrow an American election. That guy won last night. That traitor won last night. That guy who attacked our democracy won last night. He's going to be the Republican nominee. Don't normalize him. That guy won. Donald Trump lies as he breathes. He's beyond a pathological liar. He won last night. Don't normalize Donald Trump. Donald Trump is cruel and intolerant. He appeals to the very worst of all of us. He won by a lot last night. He will be the Republican Party nominee. Do not normalize him. He was impeached twice. Once, and I know you forgot about this, Donald Trump was impeached for trying to extort the head of another country to dig up dirt on Trump's political opponent. Trump was impeached for that. What a traitor. Don't normalize him. Don't you dare normalize him. While our capital was under attack, while the seat of our government was under attack, Donald Trump sat and laughed and loved it. That guy will be the Republican Party nominee. Do not normalize him. He's the leader of a cult. He believes he's above the law. He's proud of how ignorant he is. That guy will be the Republican Party nominee. Don't normalize him. Donald Trump spent his presidency obstructing justice. Donald Trump demanded the Attorney General be his personal lawyer. Don't normalize him. Donald Trump has promised, pledged, brags about the fact that if he's president again, he'll be a dictator. If he's president again, he'll jail his political opponents. If he's president again, he'll shut down media he doesn't like. That guy had a really good night in Iowa last night. A great night. He'll be the Republican Party nominee. And he has a damn good chance of becoming president again. He's got to be stopped. And to stop him, we cannot normalize him. We have to every single day say what he is. And hope we can wake up enough of the American people to fully understand what he is. Don't normalize him. Joe Walsh, White Flag with Joe Walsh. Joe Walsh, White Flag at gmail.com. One word, Joe Walsh, White Flag at gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Be brave.
Thank you for listening. Remember to listen, share, and follow White Flag with Joe Walsh on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere great podcasts are found. And be sure to leave a 5-star review. This has been White Flag with Joe Walsh.